Ever wonder why SpaceX, one of the world's most advanced aerospace manufacturers and space transport services company, primarily hires Americans? The answer lies in a complex web of laws, regulations and policies. Today we're about to dive deep into this intriguing topic. Firstly, SpaceX's hiring policy is not a decision rooted in personal preference or bias. Instead, it is a stipulation mandated by the US government. The root of this policy dates back to the early 1960s, with the inception of the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, also known as ITAR. These regulations control the export and import of defense-related articles and services. A company like SpaceX, which is deeply involved in the manufacture of rockets and spacecraft, inevitably falls under the umbrella of ITAR. As a result, SpaceX can only legally hire US citizens or individuals who hold a green card. Furthermore, in the late 1990s, an amendment to the ITAR regulations was introduced, known as the Amendment to the Arms Export Control Act. This amendment expanded the restrictions to include not just physical exports but also intangible ones, like technical data and assistance. This made it even more challenging for SpaceX to consider international hires. A recent development, however, has been the creation of a new category, known as public domain. This category allows non-US citizens to work on certain projects if the information is available in the public domain. However, the stringent regulations and the potential risks associated with violating ITAR still make it a safer bet for SpaceX to stick to hiring Americans. To summarize, the primary reason why SpaceX predominantly hires Americans is due to the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, or ITAR. These regulations were instituted in the early 1960s and have since been expanded to include intangible exports, further tightening the restrictions on hiring non-US citizens. The creation of the public domain category offers some leeway, but the potential risks associated with violating ITAR make it a wiser choice for SpaceX to predominantly hire US citizens. There you have it, a journey through the labyrinth of laws and regulations that shape SpaceX's hiring policies. It's not about preference or bias, but rather a matter of legal compliance and national security. Fascinating, isn't it?